What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for the after show. Eberron, episode 54.
The story arc we weren't
Son
expecting.
of a bitch. Made me fight my own brother. The gigantic version of him.
He's a confirmed huge.
Can confirm.
I was hoping we would go this route, and it all fell into place perfectly at the very beginning. You guys choosing the shards to protect the payload, as Reinhardt would say. Feeling confident, maybe overconfident, that you would be able to retrieve Oxie from, at that time you were thinking Dream Realm, same as Spirit Realm. I can just go and fetch him out.
Yeah, right.
Oxie separated from his body as this nightmare took over, drug his body back into the shards, used the shards to enlarge himself, push you from your own body. But we just happen to be lucky in the fact that you roll a nat 20. So immediately, boom, as you float back and watch the rest of this action unfold, you just happen to assume the one body that seems to be powered down at the moment. And you got to run Echo.
Oh my gosh. Nice job, Adam. Hey, fun character build. Like, that is a very fun character to play.
Nice job, Adam. You rolled 3 nat 1s back to back. I mean,
Yeah, that's because of Adam.
Literally assumed his rolls. I hope it's not infectious.
No, see, that's what I'm learning. My shtick in this RoBear world, this RoBear universe, is I am an extreme. I am a 20s or a 1s. Like, my middle ground is not too terribly often. It's either hitting heavy or fucking it all up. And you know, that fits my personality. I'm either a super high or a super low. But it was fun getting to run Echo. I haven't gotten to do a fighter in a while, so that was nice. Although a fighter going up against something with a high AC is annoying as fuck, because you have nothing. Like, the way to combat a high AC is with spells and make them do checks and all that shit. Nah, nope.
Hey, it was our fighters that bailed us out with fucking high consistent rolls. You get more chances to do shit. Spellcaster, it's one and done.
Right.
You know, it all came down Tim burning all the legendary resistances, all the dice getting used up, it getting greedy and using haste. So in the back of my mind, I'm going, okay, this thing's going to try to use everything you've got. This is going to be the great mechanic. Like, if they can break their haste, then this is going to give them the window of opportunity. Because it's going to have a high AC. Shit's going to be difficult.
Well, and that was why I ultimately chose take the flat roll on the ice, because that haste AC or that haste DC con check was already high. So to try to get the paralyzed out of that as well, that would have been fucking money.
Clutch cutting words, man. Cutting fucking words.
So good.
That made all the difference. And somehow, man, Tim with disadvantage, rolling almost identical numbers each time he did that last ridiculous big damage push. I hated having to take away the DTD from him, but I was like, he's gonna preserve life, and this is what he's got to do. You know, this guy doesn't want to fucking leave. He's back in the material plane. There's a full cart of dragon shards over here. This dude wants to stay.
Got a big, sexy Oxie body to inhabit.
We got some fucking notes for this House the Rask and running this train through this stretch, man. Like, good fucking God.
Dude, all this shit has come from the shards. This is literally the fucking energy of the bullshit.
Like, and they're going to want to run this every week? You better up your security. Don't put 4 sleepy bros on a train and say, it'll be fine.
Or sleepy bros.
We're more the vanguard and less security. Just let us push ahead, and you guys deal with the fucking shard demons.
It's my job to make extreme chaos when you have a friend that's going to be out from the story for a month.
Yep. And you did well.
Yeah.
And you did well, and in a way that still does tie in. I mean, pretty swimmingly story-wise.
All of it was relevant stuff that was over here.
Yeah.
That wasn't just like, oh, look at here, raptors test the fence.
Yeah.
There's some more dark scale lizards that jump on the train. Which I could have done more lizards, but not now. Not now.
No,
we had good shit.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a great storytelling moment. One, we got to put you back in your body. Real revivify.
Yep.
That's a real. How many times have you actually died?
Oxie?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah, this is the first time we have to remove
all unconscious.
Yeah. This will be your first revivify ceremony.
Yeah.
Get you back in that fucking body.
That sounds right. There's that. There is getting to have been inside of Echo's body. Oh, there's so many fun things with that. What's fun about that for me is that'll just be some things that Adam and I get to do from, kind of.
You and Adam are gonna get to have a fun RP session.
Yeah, it's just, that's gonna be. Where the fuck were you? Why were you gone? Why was your body an empty vessel?
Spider-Man
Why was
meme.
it weird in here?
I'm curious if you being in his body will help bring more consciousness to him. Since you are the fist
Has nothing to do with his consciousness. He literally just took over the machine husk that was his fucking body.
But there's an Echo there. Not to use his own name, but he's going to leave an imprint as he left. He quite literally left an imprint on the inside of his skull. But he's the fisted out core, so some of that shit rubs off.
Actually, it doesn't. Tell you the truth, it doesn't, because he took over the husk of his body. It'll be it will. He was. At any point in time, there were no wisdom saving throws. There was none of that, because he's not here to have the agency to do it. He had absolutely no peace inside of Echo at all. So there's going to be a very what the fuck? What did you do to me? What it's for Echo, it's going to be even worse, because it's going to be turned up to 25 for him. That what the fuck? I'm not used to this. All of a sudden, I've just slept walk. I'm up here. I'm beat the fuck. I'm laying here with my lightsaber. He's going to feel even more out of control than he's ever been before in his entire life. So it's going to be the conversation coming from you guys that no, this is good. We just had this spiritual moment to be fuck you, get away from me.
Yeah. That's kind of what I expect is going to be the initial part of that conversation, at least to get things going, is what the fuck did you do to me? But I did want to touch on how rough it does feel for you. I got to experience that of being in charge of another character's life, and you're I don't want to fuck this up for Adam, man. There's I don't want to stretch myself too far. I'm not gonna do, the thing. I'm not gonna take the gambles I necessarily would with my own character.
Don't worry, you still found a way to throw three nat ones. Luckily,
that was I'm just trying to swing, dude. I'm just trying to swing at that point.
You did not throw Mama from the train.
Yeah.
That was real. I'm glad you rolled high.
Yeah. Holy fuck, dude.
And you guys got it wrapped up at the same time, because you were down prone with that storm and the gust of wind that were coming up.
Not good.
I was going to heal myself next turn as the action, trying to shake off the slow.
Oh my gosh. This was a dicey spot for
I did not know we were going to get to round 5 on the storm. Let's fucking Storm of Vengeance.
5 rounds in. Storm of Vengeance.
Now, if you cast Storm of Vengeance yourself, it is not as strong.
Yeah.
This is a little bit beefed up, but still still does a lot of shit. Still does a lot of shit. But in the regular one, there's no rolling out of it. You just take the damage, the acid rain damage you just take. bludgeoning
right,
damage
right.
you just take.
Yeah, if you're in the area, you're fucked.
Yeah, for me, I would, even on myself, I would redo the spell for a player to have the saves.
Yeah, this is more fun.
Most people, if you're casting a 9th level spell, you guys aren't waiting around. That's not a spell that like player's not going to bank to go, I hope I can get to round 5. If you're casting a 9th level spell, you're doing one of the other guys. You want damage, you want it now.
I want damage and I want it now. It's my damage and I want it now.
2d6 on the first round of this 9th level spell. Now!
I need more.
Need more gas, more go.
And then also we got a Fist of Delcor little pop in for us too. She's
Reaching
there.
out, trying to help you.
Yeah.
Trying to help you guide through strange
big,
planes.
Big piece because we haven't seen or heard anything from her in a hot minute. I don't think since the last time we went to the Dream Realm, really.
You've heard her once, and I can't remember. There's one in between. Always disembodied. You haven't seen them.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was the last time we dabbled in the dream world. Her voice showed up. So that's an interesting continuation of that storyline going through.
I have a feeling that Team Bob the Builder between Oxie and Recoil are going to find a better way to store dragon shards.
That's what I'm saying. Like we got some notes. Man, we got some fucking notes.
I have a feeling that we're gonna
show up to this train station, beaten and bruised,
going
low on provisions.
This thing uncovered is not happening again. This is going in a fucking spell locked goddamn container.
I want Faraday cage. I want frequency avoidance. The whole 9.
There's gonna be one rat in there when we open it up. It's like, welcome to my domain now. It's shoved one of them so far its ass it looks like a bejeweled.
Got a pocket of Zool behind it.
Drinking sherry.
Are you a god?
Yes.
Speaking of upcoming things, just to give a little teaser in, right? We're pulling or we're heading towards, or do we get to dabble into that information yet? Because we're going to we're
going to
elves.
Valinor, man.
Yeah.
Well, these aren't the high elves. These are the fucking mercenaries. These are the sand riders, the ones with the fast ass horses in the desert.
Still the elves, though, right?
Yes, they're still the elves, but I can't ever say their fucking name. The Lyandar, the ones that have the airships are part of their government. But we will definitely come into conflict when we cross the border, putting up fucking tracks.
Oh boy,
just what we do best. Geopolitics.
Geopolitics.
Chaos.
It's on our resume now. It's a thing. We've done it. We did it. I think through 2 governments.
Yeah. But now the story progresses finally next week out of K-Bara, baby.
Out of K-Bara.
And now I have to make sure and drop the patrons extra lore drops, so they're gonna get to hear all about the goodies before you guys do.
Give me explore, please.
Yes. So you guys will finally be getting the juice. Look forward to that. $25 patrons and they explore. That's going to be it for now. We'll see you guys next week. Much love, everybody.